Okay, so we're at week number 4 of the Alphainfuse. I did take some pictures of my head today. We're going to put those in there. Well, if you're watching this, you will have already seen them. Actually, I'm going to put them at the end. There we go. Now, what I've noticed is that I'm not finding a bunch of hair in the shower like I was. And I'll tell you something else. Before I started trying this, I had tried the onion, right? They said, oh, use onion juice on your head, on your scalp. What I found was onion juice. I don't know if it's burning the hair off at the root or what, but I lost more hair using onion juice than I was losing before I started using it. I just about given up when I started seeing these commercials for Alphainfuse. And like I said, I tried the knockoff brand on Amazon, and I think it had stopped. I think it had at least stopped falling out. Now, what I think I'm seeing now is, especially when I get in the sun, now don't quote me on this, you can wait till the whole 3 months is over. You know, I don't want to talk anybody into doing this if it's not going to work. But I think I'm noticing these little baby hairs all over, even up here, like scared to death if I get that in my eye. I know it could burn like hell if I do. All right. So this is week number 4 of the Alphainfuse treatment. Now they say after 4 weeks, 1 month, you will notice the baby hair sprouting, and I think I am. And they say within 3 months, within 2 months, I should have some hair coverage. We'll see. And I think I said before, like in my first video on this Alphainfuse, I'll be right in the middle of a sentence and words just escape my brain. I don't know where they go. The series, right? This Alphainfuse series, I think I mentioned in the beginning that it felt like it was getting fuller on the edges of where the hairline was. And I think those are filling in, actually. It seems to me like, you know, like it'd be more bald in the middle than over here on the side. I have much hair. It seems like this is kind of, at least in the, maybe I'm imagining it. But I think I can see that this getting higher up here this way. I don't know. We shall see, mon frere. I'm thinking about trying to learn Spanish. And I might, maybe if I did a video in Spanish once in a while, I might be able to pick up a little bit more. I don't know. Yeah. There's so much is left, and I've been going at it for a little while. You can really feel that needles poking in. And like I said before, you're poking all those holes, so if you see this stuff running loose, I've just been kind of rubbing it in, which is what they said to do in the booklet. Now they say that I'm going to save that for a different video. One of the colleges, I think it's UCLA, don't quote me on that, says they found a cure for baldness. It's not, so far that they've only used it on chimps. That's a joke because they don't, chimps don't go bald as far as I know. Anyhow, I'm sure it'll be priced so high that only millionaires can get it, but we'll see. Don't be negative, Jeff. Don't be negative, man. I try to say only positive things on my video. I try to keep my videos positive. There's so much negativity down the world. Everybody's, not they don't have a right to complain, but a lot of complaining. And I want to try not to be that guy, I have lots of different interests. I won't say lots of varied interests. I have varied interests. So what I think I'm doing with my channel is I want to make it thought-provoking. Whether you agree or disagree with the premise of a video we'll be discussing, I'd like to see, hopefully people will talk. I'd like to get some people commenting on these videos. If you watch this video, drop a comment in there. Tell me what you think about Alphainfuse Now, I watched a guy he was completely bald. He says, I'm using Alphainfuse. And he had one video, like 5 minutes long, that says, this is this month. And he's, showing all these different clips, but it's all sped up. It's really quick. And I was like, how do I know he was actually putting it on like he said he was? And he says, it doesn't work. But I think, between you and me and the fence post, I think I'm seeing those baby hairs coming in. I think it's getting thicker on his perimeters here. So. And like I said in one of my other videos, maybe it's wishful thinking, but I got a 3-month supply. I'm going to try it, and if it works just a little bit, I'll keep going. If I get it completely full, I might drop down to 2 weeks, once every 2 weeks instead of once a week. Because it does cost a little bit of money. I think it's like $55 a month. But I think when I bought 1 month, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to buy another 2 months. And I think when I bought the 2 months, I got it for a little bit less. This is a 2-month supply in this box right here. See, my scalp is all red where these needles have been poking holes into it. I don't know if you can see that or not. And sometimes theme songs from sitcoms pop into my head. Like right now I'm hearing F Troop. Bum ba da bum 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 bum. And I can just tap that into the beat. Or to the rhythm, I guess is the case maybe. There we go. Massage that in. And like I say, I take pictures of my hair this morning. Of my head. And we'll put them at the end of this video. And hopefully in a month, we'll see a difference. I'll do it again in 1 month from today, 4 weeks from today. When I do that treatment, I'll get some more photos of the scalp area, the top of my head, and see if we don't have a little bit more. See if we don't have some hair coming in there. Like I say, I think it's better now than it was a month ago. And if I can find those pictures, are stuck way back in my camera somewhere on my phone. If I can find those, I'll put those in there. So if you see 4 pictures, I'll put the 2 latest ones in the front. And the 2 oldest ones will be the last ones shown. So remember that if you're watching this. That'll be your test. You can comment on which ones you saw. What I won't do for views, I'll stick my head 1,000 times with these tiny little gold-plated needles. There's still just a dab in there. I'm going to keep going. If nothing else, I'm poking in what's already sitting on the scalp, right? All right. Bum 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 bum. I'd really like to see this come in. Boy, that should be nice. It'd be really nice if I could have some new hair coming in by the time I go to Hawaii in November. I'm thinking about dyeing my hair before I go. Should I dye it? I've had people say, don't dye your hair. And of course, that's always women, and they dye their hair all the time. Men are okay when they're gray as well. Not if you're the man that's going gray. All right, there you go, folks. Now, they say don't wash hair for at least 4 hours. So this will be on overnight. Let me massage that in a little bit more. Let's massage it. Hold on, I found some bumps. Hey, my bumps say I'll have a full head of hair in 3 months. Look at that. Reading the knuckle bumps. See, reading the knuckle bumps on your head. All right. Alrighty. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. My other videos are, like I said, I'm trying to make them thought-provoking, and I know I've got a lot to learn. I know there are smoother YouTubers out there that just pop up and say all kinds of crap and all over the place, and it sounds like they got the nice voices, and, or they're females with the hot bods, and you know, us ugly guys can use some views too. All right, I'm done for today. I'm going to put this away. I will be back in a couple of days with another video, and I'll be back next Monday for the Alphainfuse week number 5. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Drop a comment down below. What do you think? Appreciate all the views if you do come. I appreciate eventually the views are going to come. So I'll say in advance, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Thanks. I'm Jeff. This is my channel. And I'll be back. I am not bald.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work.